has always been my baby sister. And she would like to call herself a middle sister, 30 seconds before Chelsea. She's always, I guess, followed me around. When I was younger, I thought it was really annoying, especially in middle school and high school. She followed me to A&M, and then ended up following me to Dallas, and even becoming a teacher at the same school as me. She's, somewhere along the way, from being my baby sister, she became one of my best friends. One of. The other one's right here. She ended up teaching me a lot. And I remember one night we were sitting there talking about, you know, life and love like girls do. And she was telling me what she thought love was. And I know they're words that I'm going to take into my own marriage. And I know they're words that I want you to hear today. These are words that Courtney said, that love is more than just a feeling and butterflies and romance. That love is a choice. And love is sacrificial, and it's putting the other person before you. And Jake, I know that you love Courtney like that. And I know that she loves you like that. And that y'all are going to have many, many years of happiness and love. And that 50 years from now, or 60 years, you're going to look back, and this is just the beginning of your love. It's going to grow much more. And I just wish you a lifetime of love and happiness. Cheers.
So Courtney's not the type of girl that's been planning her wedding since she was a little kid. Kathy's a different story. But Courtney isn't, and I take most of the blame for that, because I remember one time Courtney and I played wedding growing up, and it ended with me, instead of throwing the bouquet down the stairs, throwing Courtney. So when Courtney came home from one of her first dates with Jake, I remember thinking in my head that this was going to be the guy that she was going to marry. And it wasn't because of all the good things she said about him, that helped. But it was because she told me, and let me preface this by saying, if you don't know Courtney, she has a very, very real but weird love for Dolly Parton. Shout out to Dolly Parton. Yeah, loves her. So she comes home from a date with Jake, and she just tells me with so much happiness in her voice, this guy that I went on a date with has a season ticket to Dollywood. So in my mind, I'm thinking two things. Either one, yeah, this is the guy Courtney's going to marry, or two, he's gay. So luckily for Courtney and Jake, it is the former. Courtney, when I look at you, I see myself and someone really pretty. It's a great face. No, in all honesty, I see my best friend. The person I shared everything with, from a womb to a room, a Jeep, a passion for lacrosse, for camp, and a passion for God and for our faith. And I've learned so much from you. And you inspire everyone here with your huge heart and the way that you love, with your compassion and just the way that you reach out to everyone. I'm so happy that you found a man that loves you the same way. Jake, you're the most humble, genuine, selfless guy I've met, next to my dad. And I can't imagine a better person to stand next to Courtney and share everything with her. You guys are going to change the world with the way that you love each other, but most importantly with the way that you love God. And so thank you for saying yes to this vocation and to each other, and I can't wait to watch to see how God blesses you in your life. So let's raise our glasses to Courtney and Jake and wish them a lifetime full of happiness, full of babies, full of lots of blessings, and lots of trips to Dollywood.
Pretty hard to follow. Jake Polson. What is there to say about Jake Polson? Jake and I have gotten to know each other pretty well throughout the last 5 years, I guess. And I remember Jake coming into the Corps the very first day thinking he was at band camp. He was wrong. But Jake's definitely taught me a lot throughout the years as we've been friends. And Jake's definitely the kind of guy that I would want to be in a fight with. I boxed with him, and he was nice enough to not hurt me too bad. He's the kind of guy that I would want with me if I was telling someone else about Christ, because I was there when Jake was kind of discovering his own faith and going through the process of becoming Catholic. And I know that everything he believes is because he has a true passion for it, and he has a true passion for God and for life. And since Jake kind of made say my wedding, calling me a woman, basically. I'll say that if I were a woman, Jake would be the guy that I would want to stand beside us. But seriously, I remember running with Jake when we were living together in the summer and praying with him about our marriages that were to come. And before we were engaged at that time, we were just looking for rings. And I know his passion for Courtney and how much he loves her, and he wants to serve her, and he wants to be that image of Christ in the church to the world. And I just know that y'all are going to be so happy together. I'm so excited for y'all's life. So here's to Jake and Courtney.
Yeah, so how'd I get picked to go last? Anyways, what's up? I'm Corey. I got to live with Jake Polson for 2 full years. 2 of them. Count them. Yeah, that's right. And we got to share a lot of things. We got to share a lot of times together. We got to share a lot of talks. Periodically, we'd share underwear. I got to know the man really well, though. And I just want to say, Jake and Courtney, I'm excited just having gotten the beautiful opportunity to watch you guys meet one another and date together, I should say court, but date, and get engaged and all that. I just want to say how excited I am that you guys are embarking on something this beautiful, because marriage doesn't work because people try. Marriage works because God's there, in my opinion. And the reason I'm excited about the fact that you guys are going to have a marriage that gets better and better and better and better is because y'all love the Lord so very much. And that really touches me, and I'm excited to watch you lead your wife, and I'm excited to watch you follow your husband, and y'all have wonderful years together. So y'all raise your hands with your glasses included, and thank God for Courtney and Jake Polson.